Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this!
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have power.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult. Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Khartoum. Vengeance for ire. Khartoum.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present, and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon's Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Xel'Naga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Our forces have secured the Xel'Naga Temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith Stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase-Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin! The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Darkness rides.
The Zerg gathered for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors!
Nasperu Unatar.
Resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
bask in the twilight. Clever. I am but a phantom.
You have not enough minerals.
You seek ours.
Preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
What would you ask of us?
Base is under attack.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve. You have not enough minerals.
What?
I like what I...
Got to. I am the blade of the Narazine. I will comply.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
Not enough minerals.
You seek our service.
Embrace the glory of battle.
Awaiting instructions.
My meditation is over.
Ready yourselves. Protoss Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
My life for hire! My life for hire!
Input command.
Command me!
I bask in praise. Clever.
Orange is sound. You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
I have returned. From the shadows I come.
Base is under attack.
I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazim.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly!
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
encircling the temple from all three sides at once.
I come. Nasperu unata. From the shadows I come. From the shadows I come.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
I am but a phantom. What would you ask of us? Jakul Inak. I am but a phantom. I am needed. The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
From the shadows I come.
Base is under attack.
You seek our service. I am Nasperu. Here is an illusion.
A great many Zerg now stand between us and the Zenith Stones. It would be wise to use my Dark Templar to destroy them, Hierarch.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
You seek our service. I will comply. By the void. I am the...
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
I have returned. I have returned. I have returned.
unrelenting.
The darkness.
Base is under attack. 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 Base is under attack.
Got tuned by the void.
Base is under attack.
I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I will comply.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. You must construct additional pylons.
I like for
Base is under attack.
I like for hire.
The moment approaches, and the temple is beginning to align. We must destroy the Zenith Stones before it is too late.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. You must construct additional pylons. Base is under attack.
Is upon us.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Your pillars are under attack. Base is under attack.
Is upon us.
Your probes are under attack. You must construct additional pylons. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Zenith stones inhibit its power.
We must destroy the Zenith stones now!
What would you ask of us? Battle is upon us. From the shadows I come.
Base is under attack. Embrace the glory of battle. Base is under attack.
From the shadows I come. Clever.
Base is under attack. We embrace the glory of battle.
Engaging full.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Artanis, the Zenith stones have been destroyed. The temple can overload at your command.
I am but a phantom.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus worms. The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
That those of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. None of us are ever truly alone. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, traditions. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.